Welcome back to Coach's Corner, and as promised, making his first appearance on Coach's Corner, it's the head coach of the High boys basketball team, Ivan McFarlin. You might remember Ivan McFarlin from the Final Four team, Oklahoma State Cowboys, and Ivan McFarlin made a name for himself at Oklahoma State University. First head coaching job right here in Ponca City. Ivan McFarlin, I know I can speak for a lot of people when I say we're excited to have you here. And of course, a lot of us Cowboy fans especially had an opportunity to watch you at Gallagher-Iba Arena all those years ago. And it's so good to have you here coaching these kids. When you see the kids that you have coming up, does that take you back to your high school days?
Yeah, it takes me back. Just seeing how the process was when I played, just dealing with lifting weights, the hard school hours, and then just now, I didn't have concurrent when I was a senior. Now kids have concurrent. Now they can come in at noon, and I'm like, what is that about? So
what's that? How does that work?
So I said, how does that work? But same philosophy. Just working hard.
Yeah.
I had a good coach that he was for us first before himself, and I think that really helped me out in terms of going to college and obviously prolonging my career.
So as a coach now, are you finding that you're taking some of the things you learned not only in college from the coaches you had there, but from your high school coaches as to inform how you coach?
Yeah, just taking a few things like bits and pieces. Obviously, these guys are in high school. They're not college kids, so you can't put too much on them because you'll lose them.
Yeah.
But I feel that I've been really good with them. They're energetic in practice. They love to come to practice, work hard, and sometimes you gotta be funny sometimes with the kids. And I think being funny with the kids, lets them relax and just be themselves.
Yeah.
But also you gotta be hard on them, which my coach was hard on me, especially in college. And these guys gotta know that you gotta work hard first before you can have the enjoyment. It's not the other way around, and I think that for the most part they've understood that so far.
Yeah. Now, the kids that are on your team, the athletes that you have on the High Wildcat team, how old were they when you were the Final Four year? I'm trying to do the math here, and my question is, are they familiar with your playing career at Oklahoma State University?
Yes, they are.
YouTube has it all out there, right?
For example, I had Colin Crandall, one of our kids on the team. His mom was in school when I was on the Final Four team.
Okay, all right.
And he always say, my mom was in school when you was at the Final Four. And I'm like,
that makes you feel old, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, how old are you? He's like, I'm 16. I was like,
wow.
No, right. But they always look on YouTube, and there are some games of when I played Final Four, and then they always try to critique me, and it's a joy to have. And sometimes before we practice, I always pop in the old tape and show them, like, this is how I played ball back in college.
Right.
They just laugh at me. They don't even focus on what I'm playing. They always focus on, you had hair back then? And I was like, yeah, I did have hair. So
right.
That's hilarious. So.
Well, the High Wildcat basketball team, really looking forward to Coach Ivan McFarlin this season and having him on this show on a regular basis, talking about the boys basketball team. And 2-3 on the season so far. Tough game with Lawton, but you really held your own. The team really held their own in that first half, especially. What can your team learn from that Lawton experience?
Well, we can learn that we can beat any team if we just take care of the little things. And I always stress to the guys, little things. Make sure you make the wide open layup. If you have an open shot, shoot the shot. Be confident. Communication on defense. I think those three things. If we had did that on Friday, we would have beat them.
Different outcome.
And that's a good team. Obviously, they were top 10 in 6A basketball, but I thought we held our own. Like you said, we held our own. It was just a fourth quarter that kind of got away from us, and next time I feel we're in that same situation, I think we can pull it off.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Bishop McGuinness coming to town today. Again, as I mentioned earlier when we were talking to Coach Fincher, as you're watching this, that game's already happened. Bishop McGuinness, of course, like football, basketball, you also get tapes. You see what the other team, what they have, what they're working with, and what they're doing, and you know their records, you know their rankings, and all of that. What can you tell us about Bishop McGuinness? We don't have to spend too much time on it, but what kind of a team are they?
Very good team, very smart team. They have a lot of seniors on the team, and the coach, Coach Raper, he's a really, really smart coach. They didn't waste state for nothing. So
right.
they're top 5 in their district, and it's gonna be a tough game for our boys. But if we do our principles, the little details, I feel that we should be victorious tonight. And also we just gotta put attention to detail. We can't get too ahead of ourselves tonight in that game, and I think we'll be successful tonight if we play them the way we're supposed to play.
Yeah. Well, a couple of big road games coming up Friday and Tulsa Memorial, and then headed out to Guyman for that long road trip for the Pohai Wildcat basketball team. Tulsa Memorial, what do we know about them?
They're number 1 in 5A basketball.
Number 1.
Number 1.
And, before we go any further, I mean, for your team and your young athletes and for them to get out there and experience this kind of competition, that's good, right?
That's really good. It's going to show us where we at as a team and how are we going to come together as a team against a high-powered team like Tulsa Memorial. They have a lot of great guys, very athletic. I feel that if we're smart, like we're supposed to be in this game, I feel for sure we can beat them and have a really good really good game on our resume in terms of the end of the season. Yeah,
very good. The big game coming up on Saturday is with Guyman. That includes a 5-hour bus trip there and back after. So 10 hours on the road on a bus, and somewhere in the middle there you'll have a basketball game or two. And how in the world, I mean, do you, I guess you leave early enough to give your players time to kind of relax and get in their game frame of mind, right?
Yeah. And after the Tulsa Memorial game, which we're on the road, we most likely get back probably around midnight or 1, and they'll get the guys time to go home, and then we're back up here most likely around 7 a.m.
Oh wow!
And I'll be here around 7. The guys will probably get here around 7:15 just to make sure we have everything.
Yeah.
We're on the trip, and it's a long trip, and something that long, we expect to win that game.
Yeah.
It won't be good if we come back home with a loss.
The camaraderie of it, the togetherness, the going through that experience together. Can you speak to that a little bit? I mean, you've had a lot of that in your high school and college days and traveling with the team. There's something special that happens there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's something special. This gives the guys time to really become one, like become a true team, and really what's really bothering us as a team now, it's time for us to really speak about it because we have a lot of time to do it. And also it gives the young guys that's going to be on the bus with us as well, the 9th grade team, a chance to just understand this is what it takes to be a Wildcat basketball team. You know, we go through ups and downs, we figure things out together, and we win together. And it's going to give our guys a lot of time to really figure some things out on this trip, and also if we're victorious, it gives the guys a lot of time to really enjoy and be together.
Do you ever, on a long bus trip, especially the 5-hour trip to Guyman, will you take time to do some coaching, kind of like in the style you would do at halftime in the locker room? Do you at the front of the bus say, okay, attention up here, and kind of go through some coaching, or just giving them a pep talk?
I sometimes I'll bring them up individually, just bring them up to the table, and we'll just discuss some things about what you're doing good, what we can correct, and what's your key asset to this team and how you're going to help us. And the guys really listen. That's the hardest thing for any kid in athletics. It's just listening to what the coach tells them to do. Obviously, they feel they know everything. And,
Right.
It's kind of hard to tell a kid you don't know everything.
Right.
Some coaching and then just some attention to detail
Yeah.
over our plays and to get my mind ready for the game as well.
Sure. Ivan McFarlin with us. We're looking forward to more with Ivan McFarlin as we get into 2020 and the rest of the basketball season. Coach, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
And we're looking forward to it as the Ponca City Wildcat basketball team takes on Tulsa Memorial Friday, Guyman on Saturday, and we look forward to having Coach McFarlin here as we get into January. This will be the last Coach's Corner for 2019, and of course we'll be back after the winter break. So have a wonderful holiday season. We'll see you back here January. Our thanks to Coach Fincher for being our special guest a little earlier, talking Lady Cat basketball, and thank you for watching. I'm your host, Sean Anderson for Ponca City Public Schools. This is Coach's Corner. Until next time.